Like, that's a fact. I said it. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Like, this is helping Donald Trump. And this is helping, more importantly than Donald Trump, is helping MAGA and walk away, because people are waking the fuck up to this Orwellian bullshit. And the more they riot in LA, the more people join us. It's just a fact. Look at the polling. All the polling shows you that. Brandon, like, this is informal polling, but thousands of people in Southern California are suddenly fucking joining Walkaway. Gee, sounds like a coincidence to me, Brandon. Like, that's just an accident. See or admit that they know you ever again.
And then they probably like, I already do that.
Yep. Alpha, what's your show? What do you got going on, man? Yeah, Alpha's got the little one.
Alpha has it could be asleep in he could be actively talking and then asleep in 30 seconds. That's Alpha for you.
Well, it's usually because his little one is awake and he's the man of the house that has to take care of the little one.
So George Santos really did go dark.
I haven't seen him in a while. I can say that.
It's been 2 weeks. He came into one of my Sunday spaces. So it was 2 weeks ago that I heard him.
I think he's really, even though I do want to close this space, but I think he's really panicking about the scenario that he finds himself in. I really do. I don't think it's fake at all. I think he's highly, highly agitated.
Isn't he already in jail?
I don't think so. I think he reports at the end of this month, but I could be wrong. But I remember.
Yeah, supervised.
July.
Okay.
Yeah, right. But I think that's why he hit. Remember, so here's before he got sentenced, right? He was like, yeah, no, I'm not using any of my political connections to try to help me out. And I'm just going to, basically go with the mercy of the court and going to do some things and blah, blah. And after he got sentenced, man, it was full blown panic time. And then he started, so I don't know what his scenario really is at this point. Is he going to get a commutation? Shit, I better call my friends and see if I have any left. You don't want to go to solitary. He's literally trying to demand that he goes to solitary. And the courts have no control over that. That's the Bureau of Prison. So that's a BOP decision. So he's between a rock and a hard place. He's literally very scared. And I don't blame him. I mean, everybody should be scared of going to prison. That's supposed to be what keeps you from doing crimes. But it ain't a fun place. We'll see what happens.
Brian called me a faggot. Brian, I love you. You're a fun troll.
Important conversation, not ignoring you, brother. Just important conversation right now.
Yeah, no, I figured you had something going on. Don't worry. If Lou was awake, she would promote your show for you, but she's not awake.
The other night I posted a video that was, sorry, I didn't expect to say this as I was putting food in my mouth. These guys looting a store. Apparently my video was from another incident that's taken place within the last year. I think it actually took place within the last few months, but it was not connected to the LA riots that were happening the last couple of days. And for whatever reason, some of great interest to some people. So Snopes did a story about how I was wrong to post this video, and then some other I just saw it somewhere, whatever. Anyway, someone else posted, Yahoo News posted a story about how I posted the wrong thing, and I'm like, what kind of flex is this? So you're like, oh, he's so stupid. It wasn't the LA riots, it was another riot that we did a few months ago. I'm like, is that better? Sorry. Okay, so it didn't happen 2 days ago. It happened the other time you guys were looting and rioting just a few weeks back for some other. Anyway, I just think it's really funny. They're like, God, he's so stupid. It was like this other time we were looting and smashing and burning a few weeks ago.
It's funny you bring that up because Cliff on Off the Cliff Monday roasted James Woods for posting the video from the last LA riots and thought this was an own. But James Woods didn't even say it was from this riot. He said, stop trying to tell me how peaceful all these people are, and shows a picture of cop cars getting fucked up. So who cares whether they were the cop cars from this riot or last riot? He wasn't even trying to say this happened today. He was literally just saying, shut the fuck up. It's not peaceful. It's like showing the peaceful fucking burning, literally the owning of mainstream media, where they're saying it's a mostly peaceful protest with burning dumpsters in the background while they're saying it. It's like, are you people this stupid?
What kind of flex is that? It's like they're making fun of us for being mentally disorganized because we can't keep straight all the different times in which they're committing acts of violence. Oh, sorry, how embarrassing. Our memories aren't as strong enough to keep track of all of the various times that you guys are committing animalistic violence in our society. Whoops. We're so embarrassed.
Yeah, by the way, where's the single video of MAGA doing anything like this? Like, wait, because if that happened, there would be video of. Where is it?
Well, the closest thing
It
to
was
it,
on J6.
yeah, was in my phone, exactly.
Right, but even J6, where's the burning dumpsters? Where's the building getting graffitied? Where's the flags being burned in the Capitol building? Where's the podiums being destroyed with axes? Where's the liquor store in the Capitol building being looted? Like literally, J6 was the most polite insurrection in the history of the world.
Well,
People were fucking in the fucking crowd control ropes. They weren't even going outside of.
Well, those things didn't happen, James, but I did say the words "go go" on January 6th. So, yeah, so that was pretty bad. Bad enough that we're still talking about it almost 5 years later.
These LA. Weird that.
Yeah, and sorry if you guys already talked about this, but I saw the video of Nancy Pelosi coming out and in her drunken stupor being like, we tried to get President Trump to take the National Guard and he wouldn't do it. He said, I'm like, that's literally the opposite of what happened. And you're on fucking video. Like, we've seen the video of you waiting until the last possible second to like bring in reinforcement, and you declined that. I can't with these people. I just can't with these people. I simply can't.
You sounded just like her, exactly.
It's bizarre how Orwellian our society is today, especially when you consider that George Orwell wrote 1984 in 1948. And today looks exactly like the book. Like literally, like I just brought it up. You just brought it up. There's video of a dumpster on fire right behind you, and you're telling me it's a peaceful protest. There's video of Nancy Pelosi saying, "Yeah, it's my fault," and then literally you're telling me now, no, it was Trump's fault. It's like, don't believe what I said 5 seconds ago, but believe me now, and don't listen to your eyes. Your eyes are lying to you. This is the most bizarre Orwellian thing I've ever seen in real time.
It's like they're conditioning these people who actually watch them that's not that is peaceful. That watching a dumpster burn, that is peaceful, right? So what is violent? It's almost like they're conditioning. It's part of the demoralized chaos, and then they make it normal, right? They're trying to normalize it. This is just normal to have this go on in our society.
Absolutely. We all need to be Waffle House windy and catch chairs that are flying at our heads out of the middle of the air. This is just, it is a bizarre time. But here's the good news, and Brandon will back me up on this. By the way, Brandon, thanks for retweeting that. More people are joining Walkaway because of it. Like, that's a fact. I said it. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Like, this is helping Donald Trump. And this is helping, more importantly than Donald Trump, is helping MAGA and Walkaway, because people are waking the fuck up to this Orwellian bullshit. And the more they riot in LA, the more people join us. It's just a fact. Look at the polling. All the polling shows you that. Brandon, like, this is informal polling, but thousands of people in Southern California are suddenly fucking joining Walkaway. Gee, sounds like a coincidence to me, Brandon. Like, that's just an accident.
No, and there's like, we've gotten stories from people talking about what's happening right now and it being final straws for them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's literally the 80-20. That's exactly what it is, right? The Democrats keep glomming onto all the 20% issues, and they don't understand why they're losing. I say encourage more of it. I say, yes, you're right. You guys are winning. Harry Sisson, keep going, brother. Just keep doing what you're doing, because it's working. I appreciate it.
You all do know we are losing a Republican in the House, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of not as big a...
Well, it only leaves us with, we have a narrow lead as it is.
Yeah.
And get a bill passed, we can only lose 3 votes. I think it's a Republican from Tennessee taking another position in the private sector.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. Like, believe me, it's a good thing. It's. I know it's counterintuitive, but I've been telling everybody, look, pay attention to what's really happening and stop paying attention to the influencers on the internet. They're misleading everybody because they're just doing most of the shit for clickbait. It's just like them trying to tell you today the whole country's on fire when it's literally not. Like, these are like every other city besides LA is like under 100 people, and most of them are under 50 people. Like, and these things are being shut down within minutes. So, you know, your emotions will get the better of you if you let them, if you let it happen. And it's the same situation here. Mike Johnson and Leader Thune have been in close working coordination with the Trump administration all along, and they're getting done exactly what they said they were going to get done. The big, beautiful bill's out there. The Senate's going to get it done. And when it gets to the president's desk, he's going to sign it. And the next thing that's already started, exactly as predicted by me and others before all of this drama, was that now we're getting the Doge cuts. And Congress is being spoon-fed small bills to see if they can get them done. And it's going to leave the people in Congress less places to hide from their votes, because they're not these big omnibus things that say, well, I had to vote against this because it funded transgender abortions. Well, the Trump administration is not sending you a transgender abortion bill, so you don't have an excuse why you didn't vote for this. And it's putting people like Rand Paul and Thomas Massie on blast. On blast. Their poll numbers are tanking. Why? Because all they're doing is being obstructionists for no good goddamn reason. And the American people see it. It's like the wool has been pulled off of everybody's eyes, and everybody can watch in real time as these guys melt down, because they're finally being forced to do what we fucking want. And so, you know, they're going to resist, of course. But at the end of the day, we're going to win, as we always.
It's amazing what happens when they start doing small bills, how shit gets done.
That's it. That's exactly right. They're not going to have any place to hide.
Well, I think most of your panel fell asleep. I do appreciate you staying up open a little bit later, because I did miss bantering with you guys tonight. So thank you for this.
Wait, we're giving you a bad dream, or you're giving us a bad dream?
Oh, you only have good dreams. No bad dreams allowed.
All right. So thanks for reminding me. It's fucking 12:15, Sally. It's all your fault. I'm blaming you. I got to fucking work.
Okay, love it. Blame me.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Alpha. Thanks, Lou. Thanks, Sally. Thanks, Kate, Laura, and Parsons, who never spoke the whole time. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't even know what day tomorrow is. I think it's Wednesday. I think today
It's Wednesday all day long.
cool.
It is now Wednesday, so tomorrow is Thursday. But
It's not
today,
tomorrow until I go to bed and open my eyes.
All right. Well,
what time is your show tomorrow?
yeah.
Today.
I don't even know. What time is our show tomorrow? Wednesday is at 9 p.m. Eastern Time with John Thaler. We'll be discussing all the things legal and otherwise, and anything else that burns down in the meantime. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Growing up in the Bronx, which was like from the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, the biggest shithole in the world.
Good.
Growing up as I'm going to say the minority out of all of my friends and family, it kind of hurts every time I hear people try to say things like, oh, well, you don't understand because you got this kind of privilege, or you don't understand because you got that. Man, if y'all knew who I grew up with or how I grew up, I grew up with some of the most educated, loving individuals of all races, creeds, colors, religions. I gotta say this. The one thing I did learn was that although there were all different types of oppression throughout world history, right? Every single immigrant that ever came over in the past that did it legally through Ellis Island or through the other ports, through the all my friends that had green cards, the ones that did it right, the ones that swore allegiance to the country, the ones that took the classes, half of them knew things after them classes that I had forgotten. I was like, man, they're more American than I am. I gotta say that I think everyone always forgets that for thousands of years, history teaches us that it don't matter the color of your skin. If you were an outsider and you were brought in, or you had to leave a place of oppression from your own people or from another people, and you had to come for whatever reason to a place where you felt safe. When the Italians got off the boats, they were called all sorts of names. They were made fun of. They were called the worst names in the world. Nowadays we might look back and say, man, those names weren't so bad, but they were horrible to these people, and all these people wanted were a freedom, and so they were oppressed. They were murdered. They were treated like garbage. Their women were raped. They were locked up for no reasons.